Branden back in time for another episode of Branden's Boy Problems. Today's episode is... I've officially been single for 2 years now, probably a little over 2 years by the time this video is airing, and here are my thoughts about it. It's definitely been a tumultuous 2 years. I feel like it's definitely been less tumultuous than my toxic relationship, but it's just weird, like, that I've been single for a full 2 years now, even though it's like my relationship was only like 6 months, but it was still like, I experienced so much in that relationship that I'm still like healing and getting over it, especially after my ex came back into the picture briefly for a couple months. We were talking again, but I mean, I'm blocked again. So that's chapter's been closed officially once more. And personally speaking, I mean, in the 2 years since my breakup, I have become definitely more sexually active, and I finally enjoyed bottoming, and that was like a huge accomplishment for me, especially since that was one of the biggest issues in my relationship, that I was scared of anal sex and didn't want to fuck, and that did definitely contribute to our breakup. But since I've overcome that, I have definitely had way more sex with a lot more sexual partners, which has been fun and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like, I do want love in my life again. It's like I always say, like, when I was 1 year single, I was like, I hope I'm not 2 years single, and now I'm 2 years single. And it's like, oh my God, I hope I'm not 3 years single. But then again, it's like, the peace you have being single is definitely way better than being in a relationship that isn't right for you, and that is just bringing you drama, negativity, and toxicity, and stress. Like, I don't want that in my life again. I never want to go through another toxic relationship, even though I know it's like really difficult, because I feel like every good relationship I've ever witnessed with other people is definitely toxic in some way. But even like straight relationships, I feel like most relationships end up toxic, because it's like you're always like, it's clashing, trying to bring two people together and like make it work, and like two different personalities and backgrounds and experiences and wants and interests and whatnot. So it's just really hard. Like, relationships are hard, dating is hard. It's like, it's not like I haven't been trying to date again, but it's definitely like harder not being in a major city anymore. But even in Atlanta, it's like bum city everywhere. So it's like I was just attracting guys that were literally just like my ex, and like all the same problems I went through with my ex. And it's like, I don't want a repeat of the same storylines just with a new guy. It's like, I want someone that I can have a healthy, like, consistent relationship with. Like, I never want to deal with that whole like, oh my God, every time you get mad you want to storm out and break up, or like you're dealing with all these problems, like you're homeless, or you got evicted, or you're kicked out of your house with your parents, or your car got repossessed. It's like phone cut off. Like, that is literally what I was attracting repeatedly, and it's like, I do not want that in my life. Like, I want more for myself and more for my love life. Like, I am gonna be 30, and honestly, I've never really cared about like age in terms of like relationships or not. Though I am glad that I have experienced my first relationship by the time I reached 30, because that is not something I probably would have wanted. And I feel like dating is definitely way different after you have experienced a relationship, opposed to like when you've never been in a relationship. And it's like, I always hate it when people judge me when it's like, oh my God, have you never been in a relationship? You're like 26, 25, whatever. And it's like, I mean, now I do meet lots of people that haven't been in a relationship yet. It's surprising to me, because it's like, I thought it was the last one, but it's really hard out here dating and trying to find something that's actually real and genuine, official, and consistent. It's like, all these people nowadays are like, I don't want labels, or like, I don't want monogamy, or blah, blah, blah. And I feel like, okay, that's good for you, but it's like, some of us do like labels. I like to know where we stand. Like, I don't like wishy-washy relationships. It's like, are you with me? Are you not? Like, what are the rules or the perimeters? Like, I like to have things established and know what the fuck we're doing, because I'm not a type of person that's like, go with the flow. I've never been a go with the flow type person. I like want to know what's up, where do you stand, how do you feel, like 24/7. If something changes, then I want to know what's up. Like, don't try to make everything so blurred. Like, I'm not into that shit. Like, I don't care if it's more modern or what's becoming more popular or whatnot, because it's like, that's not what I want in my life. It's like, I've been single most of my entire life, so it's like, I don't want to be in a relationship just to be like, still have to be on dating apps, still fucking around, or worrying about who you're fucking. Like, I don't want that. And I know it's like, seems like it's getting harder and harder to find people that want commitment and monogamy and whatnot, but I feel like that is what makes the wait worth it. It's just like, you have to find the right person that's right for you, no matter how long it takes. Like, I've never been the type of person that's like, oh my god, I need to be married by 30 or want kids by 35. It's like, I pretty much always thought like I'd never want any of that until I was like 40 something. But I feel like when it happens, it happens. And I just generally want to find the right man that's worth my time, because lots of men, most men seem to be a waste of time. And honestly, they are a waste of time, because it's like they're not the one that's meant for you. So that's why you can't waste time on guys that you know aren't working, because they just aren't meant for you, and the right one will come along eventually, which is what I have to keep telling myself, because I'm tired of all these fuckboys wasting my time. I just want love and consistency. But on the other hand, it's like, I have lots of trips and travels coming up this year, so I want to be single and free to fuck other guys. Like, I want to fucking Europe. Like, I want to fuck lots of guys in every country I go to Europe. So yeah, maybe I'll find my soulmate in Europe. I mean, I have had better luck with foreign men anyway. My first hookup ever was Lebanese. My first boyfriend's from Zimbabwe. Like, maybe foreign men are what I'm meant for, and I'm not working with any of these Americans, because American men ain't shit. But thanks for joining me for this episode of Branden's Boy Problems.